everybody, this is Tanya Ortiz, creator of the Facebook group Create Your Own Economy Today. Now, I got some very, very, very important information, great information, some sad news for others, some great news for everybody. So this is a very important video. You want to pay attention. All right, so I'm going to get some things out the way. I know I have a lot of people who follow us on the forum. The forum, however, hasn't been, I don't want to say hasn't been too active, but my main focus has been on the Facebook group. And then I have another Facebook group and 2 businesses. And I'm only one person and I can't seem to do everything. So if I'm going to put my hand in something, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it to the best of my ability. So unfortunately, I hate to say, the forum, my IT guy, Nikos, thank you for doing everything that you do, but he is going to shut it down. So if you haven't, please, please, please be a subscriber. I want you guys to subscribe, be a subscriber. There's a lot of information. Sometimes in the middle of the week, I will give out information about various things that I'm doing in my life. And I don't necessarily put it in my Facebook group. So again, make sure you go to YouTube and make sure you become a subscriber. And I am going to ask, in case I forget at the end of this video, that you post it on your personal wall. Why? Because if somebody's financially struggling and they come into our Facebook group, they can still glean a lot of information from us. They can learn about dumpster diving and chasing glitches and coupons. And again, there's a lot of information that I learn about. I mean, it just sort of like we had a huge glitch, and it was the PS4 glitch, where I actually got my out-of-pocket for a 42-inch TV was basically $45. Yes, that's crazy. By the time I used a cartwheel, I didn't even know what the heck a cartwheel was. Thank you, Rebecca, for breaking it down to me. I used the cartwheel, and then I filled out a Target credit card application. She took more off, and so I paid $100 for the $45 for a $400 television. I'm going to sell the PS4. And that's just wonderful. So again, if somebody's financially struggling, they can learn a lot from their group. I'm constantly learning, and we act like a village. And I love you guys. I love each and every one of you. I love the fact that when somebody gets information, that they don't keep it. They don't hold it, that they, and that's what I did. When I did the deal at Target and I knew that it would go through, and I had to travel, so it took me a while to come back home. But as soon as I came home, I booted up my computer and I said, you know what? If this was a blessing to me, how can I be a blessing to others? Let me tell other people about this deal so they could be blessed as well. So there you go. So I got that out the way. Again, I'm sorry. We have a couple thousand people in the forum. I am only one person. And if I put my hand to something, I want to, give it all my attention. I cannot give the 2 Facebook groups that are going very strong, and 2 businesses, and I'm starting a 3rd business and a forum, my attention. I can't do it. So I had to look at everything, and I said, okay, I'm going to have to let this go over here because I'm really not focusing on it. So I'm sorry, forum people. Join Facebook. If you have any problems, join in Facebook. Send me a private message. But I will give all the information on the YouTube videos. All right, so I did a video about this. I did 2 videos about this, and I'm going to talk about this before I even tell you guys what penny's out November 17th. Now, Christmas is coming, and I am very, very, very adamant because this was my life changer, okay? 2 years ago when I was financially struggling, marriage was going downhill, didn't have a job, nobody would hire me, and it was this time, November the 15th, it was actually November 15th, 2 years ago, that I made a decision to drop $20, and it changed my financial life. Okay, now I do what I want, when I want. Time and money is not a factor in my life. My office is my home. This is not some kind of corporate office. You guys said this is my home. Okay, so I work from home, drop shipping from Amazon and eBay. How? Just go to todaygetpaid.com. If you guys have to put me on pause, get paper and pencil, everybody needs to go to todaygetpaid.com. And I'm very, very adamant about that because it was a life changer for me. I don't want to hear, oh, Tanya, I don't have $20. I don't want to hear that because I have taught you guys how to dumpster dive. I've taught you guys how to penny shop. And I tell folks, I don't care if you have to go to McDonald's and scrap up some change, go to a Dollar Video, look at my past videos and buy items for a penny and then take those penny items, turn around, put it on Facebook yard sale group. Now you got $20 and you can start investing in yourself. And this is everything I teach you. I don't care if it's about losing weight, because I've done it and I was successful at it. I don't care if it's about making money, while you losing weight. I don't care if it's about drop shipping. I've done it and I was successful at it, and I give you guys information. And this is prime time to drop ship with Amazon and eBay. This is it, the month of November. Thanksgiving's coming up and Christmas is coming up. This is 2 of your hottest selling months. So for all you people who need to get a job for Christmas, you're scrapping and struggling, you don't have money, I don't care if you have to borrow the money, because that's what I had to do 2 years ago. Okay, I was in a bad situation, 40 years old. I only had $20. I went and borrowed it. So I don't care what you got to do. You can either have excuses or results. You can't have both. All right? Make the decision. Everybody who's in Create Your Own Economy today should be a drop shipper. I'm just going to put that out there. Nobody should be financially struggling, since I'm giving you guys the information that changed my life. Today, getpaid.com. Drop your $20. I want you to sign up. As soon as you sign up, send me a private message saying, add me to the F as in Frank, SN Network, FSN group. We have over 1,000 sellers on our Facebook group, and it's a secret group, and I'll add you in. All right, so we're done with that. Now, all right, I know y'all like Tanya, get to the point where pennies out. Got the pennies out, quarter to cut it guts, but we have, for all you Halloween people, Halloween is going to be 90% off. Hoo-hoo! So buy your Halloween stuff for next year, 90% off. I love 90% off. What else is 90% off? Back to school stationery, 90% off. Now, if y'all would do me a favor, walk in today with your phone. Usually I say don't take pictures in the store, but do that today. Take pictures of the Halloween stuff. Take pictures of what you know. And when I say take pictures, you better know for a fact that it's back to school stationery, not take a picture. Tanya, is this a back to school? No, it should be no questions asked. If it's back to school stationery, you know that it is. So 90% off is going to be back to school stationery as well as Halloween stuff. All right, so what is 50 cents and $1? White Dot Apparel and Red Dot Home is going to be 50 cents and $1. I'll say it again. White Dot Apparel, Red Dot 50 cents and $1. Now, Harvest stuff, unfortunately, it's only going to be 50% off. I'm waiting for it to be 90 and then a penny. Harvest, 50% off. Okay, now, there is, of course, with all this, some exclusions. Your mileage may vary. And items that don't have red dots will be included, and hopefully you guys underneath this video today will list all the red dot items. So again, red dot, 50 cents and $1. Please list them under the video. Walk in the store, take pictures of all the Halloween stuff. Take pictures of what the back to school stationery is, you know, in that way. Because like me, I'm visual. You could tell me all this stuff, and literally, and I've done this, I'll call my admin and I'm like, what did I say yesterday? Why? Because I'm a visual person. If I don't see it, I'm not going to remember it. Again, you're not allowed to walk in a store, take a picture, and ask a question. Is this a penny? Is this 50%? Is this 90%? Is this what Tanya was talking about? If you do that, that will put you in the land of banishment. Nobody wants to be there. All right, so we got that out the way. I'm going to ask everybody again, if you haven't, I got 25,000 people financially. There should be nobody scrapping and struggling financially, because I just told you what changed my life. It was todaygetpaid.com. We're in November. I joined 2 years ago, November 15th, and it was a life changer for me. And this is one of the biggest eBay selling times of the year. So if you're serious about changing your financial future, serious about being a heavy hitter on eBay, then you'll make the change. You'll drop the $20 to todaygetpaid.com. Now, so I got all that out the way. And I'll say this at the very end. If you guys go back to and again, everything that I teach you guys, everything, I've done it, okay? I don't tell people to do something unless I'm successful at it. Not good, but great, all right? So when I tell you about this company, todaygetpaid.com, I hit the leaderboard. That means I was one of the top 10 people in the entire company, all right? That means I wasn't good, I was great. So again, when there's a lot of folks and they say, oh, you know, it's the holidays and girl, I'm gaining weight because of holidays. I don't want to hear that because you were big in the summertime. You ladies need to go to loseweightwithtanyarortiz.com. And I could joke like that because I was a chunky monkey. I was. If you go back to my January and February videos, I was 35 pounds heavier. That's a lot of weight. And within about a month, I lost like 32 pounds in 35 days. How did I do that? Go to loseweightwithtanyarortiz.com for free. I give you guys information for free all the time, and this is another one. I'm going to offer you a 42-page ebook called Pounds and Inches at loseweightwithtanyarortiz.com so you can see what I'm talking about, what the diet is. Loseweightwithtanyarortiz.com. It's a 42-page ebook that I offer you guys for free. I don't have to offer it for free. I can just tell you guys, go to Amazon, or I can have it on Amazon and charge you money, but I don't roll like that, all right? So if you want to know about the diet, it's the ACG diet. I order the ACG in the Delgada Slimming Coffee. ACG, Delgada Slimming Coffee, loseweightwithtanyarortiz.com. Once you order that, I need you to send me a private message and say, add me into your secret group, okay? I have over 100 people that have lost weight, all of them. And I'd say 99, one person screwed it up, but out of 100 minimum, 99 people have lost a half a pound to a pound every single day while they're on a diet. And that's pretty great. All right, so there you go, folks. Share this video because you don't know whose life that you could touch. You might have somebody that's on your Facebook page, and I always say, don't try to hoard information. You know, you could have somebody that's financially struggling and they watch my video and they can learn about, you know, they could come into our Facebook group and learn about the glitches, I mean, that was a blessing to me because I'm redoing my basement. I needed a TV and I'm kind of cheap. I mean, I throw money on some things, but other things like a TV is just something I didn't want to buy. $45, I was down with that. I could get it. But had it not been for my girl Rebecca telling me about the deal, I wouldn't have known about it. And then as soon as I did it, I shared the information. I gave it to you guys. And that's what we're about. So I want you to put this on your Facebook wall. I want you to share the information because you don't know who's struggling. And you don't know who, just by learning all this information, you might be a blessing to somebody else. Take care. God bless. And I love you guys. Bye-bye.